And I am back. So update tonight, Fuma summer event is on the way, and I have 19 full restores I have to use before the night is done, or else they'll be wasted, and we don't want that. I have drop boosts too? Shit! Those are good drop boosts. Fuck, that's 60 minutes, 300. Oh, I didn't win. When did I get those? Ooh. I kind of wish I hadn't seen that. That's gonna bother me. Hey, Otaku Devil, how you doing? You're not late. We just crashed and we came on back. Yeah, the event ends in, I want to say 3, 4, 5 hours from now, but I gotta burn through these LTD restores. I was gonna try and do the Forest of Depths. I don't know if anyone wanted to come down to the Forest of Depths. I started saying. Gotta make sure everything's repaired and stuff. I've never heard Lucifer talk. Not depths, what's this called? Forest of bullshit. Honestly, it's probably the worst of the LTDs. I have to I can't even get it because I don't have the other weapon, the Elio spear. Wingardium Leviosa. I should get off channel 1. I remember we lost channel 2 a couple times. Hey, Lorak, how you doing? We're getting an update tonight, and I thought we were going to get a perg, and I have 19 LTD full restores I have to use tonight. So, I'm going to just be burning energy the whole night through. But I got to find something worth using it on. So I think I might run the forest dungeon at least 3 times. That's so much energy. This was meant for perg. And I gotta make sure not to use energy 10s. You have 10, yeah. We're all probably saving them for, we were all saving them for a perg that never came. I imagine. Aside from perg, what is coming out? Right now there's no perg slated. There's nothing supposed to come for pergs. But next month we're getting the summer event with Fuma. Lots of swimsuits, exchange shop, summer stuff. Nothing too special as of yet. Hopefully the new ornamentation comes. If the new ornamentation comes, that's going to be just fantastic. Yeah, summer fun, fun, fun. Alright, I'm gonna head into... what's this called? Forest of Depths? Forest of Chaos. I couldn't think of it. This is expensive. Good. I had KG out, right? I think so. I have to sit up for this. I haven't done this, let alone by myself, in a long time. Does it have a cutscene? It does. Okay. I'm gonna get one shot. Look at me, I'm already on like skill 2, like I don't know what I'm doing. Oh! That's pretty good damage. Yeah. I can drink alcohol in here, look at that. I haven't first aided in like 2 months. Oh my god. This put a smile on my face. I'm like, wait a minute, I haven't done this since like Gakko. Wow. Was Gakko was before Dullahan, so Dullahan would have been the last one I did this in. Although we ended up just using KGs, but I did bring Honda a couple times. Where's the oh, it spawns over there, okay. This is the last room in Juncture, isn't it? This hallway? This battlefield? Very similar to it. I'm still lamenting not oh, what am I doing? We can't hit it until the flies come. I'm still lamenting actually having Invig 6s. I was really hoping to spend all my stuff on Invig 6. Well, there he is. And there he goes. Can you just stay there, please? Thank you. Like the last time I did this, it was in a party, so I didn't have to be like as like, let's say, conservative with my like stamina and time and stuff. Oh, I'm still hitting it? I thought it flew. There we go. I remember when this dungeon first came out, it was so laggy that we all blue screened. We couldn't complete it. And I was really mad. Might have to use a bit more mount stamina for this. It's good damage. Oh, good, I got out of there. Oh, thank good. Oh, wow, that hurt. I thought for some reason I only had 1 minute left of KG, not 2. Can we not lag? Oh, we did! Fan-fucking-tastic. Oh, that hurts. Can that not happen? Oh, fuck. Well, that phone isn't that loud. Fuck. I'm gonna lose. Oh, fuck, that sucks. Oh well. Is it even hitting it? Oh wow. This really sucks. Maybe instead of fighting it, I should just first aid. No, because it's gonna yell at me. Wow. Fuck. What's that poison? Holy shit! This sucks. Holy Christ, I'm gonna lose. Oh well. How much health do those trees back there have? Maybe I do need iframes. I'll try that. That was much better. I didn't think the dark would work that well. Oh well. Ugh. I was just like, man, I hope it doesn't lag. I was like, man, I remember when this dungeon used to lag, and then I'm just like, fighting ant, or the fly, lags, blah, just fuck. I felt that lag coming. I felt it coming a mile away. Holy shit. I think it's that commentator's curse. Oh well. I was actually surprised to see how hard Icicle Punishment hit on it. Like, I thought, I guess it's more fire for the bugs, I suppose. Fire for the Beelzebubs. Who is calling me? Oh my god. Hey, Majin Cookie, what's the population on the game? Excuse me. There are ways to check. I think if I go to one of the rankings... Like, what's something everybody runs? Sleet Hell. Really? Well, there's 79 people with Kodo recipes, maybe? Trying to think, like, what's something that everybody runs? Because then we'd be able to know how many people have done it. And that would give a broad estimate of what's the population is. Because I could tell you that there are 25 people that beat Depths, but there's way more than that in players. EXP? You haven't played since the Xbox servers got down? You want to get back? Yeah. We've had a lot of people come from Xbox to PlayStation. I want to say on PlayStation, I want to say we have 100, maybe 150 players. Maybe not top players, but I'd say we have 100 invested players at least, maybe more. We've never been like that big of a game, to be honest. Maybe across different platforms, but would you say EXP Dungeon? EXP Dungeon doesn't have times, does it? But then again, you have all the alts that go through EXP Dungeon. There's no times for EXP Dungeon. It's not on here. I don't think. No. This is a good question, to be honest. Hey, Celica, how you doing? What's a dungeon everybody runs? Like regular. Dullahan Purg. Normal. Fuck. I thought we'd have a bigger number for that. Because that's like the most recent thing. 40 people did Dullahan normal. Parvis. Does Parvis have times? Oh, that's hell. Wait, what? 40 people soloed hell? Hold on. Let me look at that again. Well, goddamn. Now that's a good number. That's a really good number. So, comparatively speaking, only 25 people beat Makami Depths, but 40 people soloed Dullahan Purg. What does that say about the two dungeons? That says a lot. We were talking about that last video, but that says a lot. The difference between how many people can do Depths and how many people can do Purgatory. And the difference is 10 soul legs, 10 revives. That's something else right there. But I wanted to look at normal. Okay. Oh, look at that optimism. 144. He fell asleep. 144 people did Dullahan normal. And that's probably all your invested people. Well, yeah, we went over that a bit about the whole rewards and stuff, but to get a good grasp of how many people there is. Shiro was on the free side and he was weak against Holy? What's the new perk? There's no new perk. There's no new perk. We're just talking about... Someone asked how populated the game was, and I was trying to find a dungeon that people do regularly. Like solo. Like if people party it, it's something else. Like it's not accurate. But if we look at the solo times for Dullahan, it was 144 players. This is going to turn into just looking at who did what the most. But 40 people did Dullahan Purg Hell. Now I want to look at all of them. This is fun. Okay. What did you say? Blitz? Training grounds? Yeah, true. The problem with training grounds is that people's alts also go through training grounds. So if Training Grounds has like 6,000 names, like, then we have a problem. What level is Blitz team at? 40 people have KG or Honda or Shiro. Or Shiro. This is fun. It's because I'm on normal. I don't know where anything is. Assault, 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 assault something. Why are they all here? Assault. Oh, they're all level 100. Infernal, 11, Dolly. Arc, 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 arc. Sleep, Blitz. Oh, change to own. Yeah. Right. Oh yeah, they didn't do Training Grounds? Well, I'll be 77 people solo Blitz Oni. That's also impressive. That is also impressive. And that's after the merge. That's impressive. That's really nice. I like that. That is awesome. That is impressive. That is absolutely impressive. And then if we looked at the party times, Blitz Hell. I don't have a time for that. I have a time for Blitz Hard. Oni. Has Oni been done in 300 different parties? It has. So the problem with Oni is that it creates a time for every group, or not Oni, but party times. Is that it creates a time for every group. Wow. People do it a lot in a lot of different parties. 227 being the consensus. That's crazy. But I don't want party times. I want solo times. Oni solo, although these things shouldn't really be a thing. Yamotsu Hirosaka, that dungeon's horrible. Never go there. There's Hades. Damn! You got that fast internet speed. Everybody's at 7 seconds. Almost. There's a lot. Oh, and then the internet speed starts kicking in, the PS4s, etc., etc. Lucifer in Terminus? I mean, is that even there? Is that even hell? Is it normal? What is it? Are there even times for that? Oh, this is Training Grounds, isn't it? Can I just like click off that? Thanks. Oh, this is no. Because I clicked on something, it went away. There's Training Grounds. How many people have done Training? Holy shit! So there are 300 people that have done Training Grounds. That's pretty cool. Now let's see Abu Forest. Okay. Okay, I'm like, they didn't give up. They didn't give up after Training Ground. Cool. So 300 people have logged in since the merge and made new accounts. This guy's level 76. What the hell? Temporal trial stage? What the hell is that? I think we'll find more dungeons on normal than we will on anything else. What else do we got in here? Oh yeah, there's the two Sekigaharas. Sarutobi Sasuke's dungeon has times? The hell? Okay. Alright. Cool. Go to Temporal Yomotsu Hirosaka? Okay, no times for that, because that dungeon's gone. Ibis dungeon? Oh! Jaku lanterns, right on. Yeah. Lamenting downstreams, headwaters. So what are we looking for? The Terminus dungeon? Whirlwinds of Calamity. Assault Darkfin. Oh, a normal. Contract Realm is Mephi? Contract Realm. That's the... Is it Dark Sanctuary? We gotta find Contract Realm that's not stamina. The level 121? There's two of them. This is the story one. This has to be the story one. Maybe. That sounds about right. 64 people since merge have done the story dungeon. Okay. Interesting. Good numbers. That's on normal. I don't assume there's another version of it. Because it forces you to do normal because there's only one dungeon. Dark Sanctuary, is that the one? Dark Sanctuary. What the fuck's Dark Sanctuary? I've never done it, whatever it is. Not since the merge. It's a lot of the same names. Dark Sanctuary. Oh! Depths is here. We can see it. Liched, Chaos, Darkfin, Ignis, Contact Realm Stamina, Liched again, hold on again, Animal Crossing. Yeah. I wonder how these would look had we not merged. Five crit, 8 crit, 7 crit, 7 crit. There we go. I'm looking for my Chiami. So I can do that dungeon again. But that was interesting. That was fun to look at. What's this? Mountain and mountain. What's this? Crit force, crit force. Ice and ice, that's not bad. I'm looking for my fire one. Wind and fire, it's kind of good. I have a wind and fire Chiami, I didn't know that. Holy ice and lightning. Guess I'm going with that fire and wind one. There we go. Oh, Nidara. God. That chakra count can't be real. Yeah, I did that last stream, yeah. Yeah, we talked about it for a while. At lengths, if it were. And now I'm at the part where I have 19 full energy restores I have to use. Oh, she talked to me. And then I DC'd. And then here we are. Buffering, how you doing, buddy? Now I gotta go back to first. Hey, that is the symbol of buffering. I saw the emoji. That's great. But I was saying like 20 minutes ago, I'm like, man, I haven't first aid filled in like months. Like I think the last time I did first aid to fill up was against Dullahan. And one time I did it to try out Shizuka against Alsame. I am curious to see how Fuma Kotoro's lineup will be, because the update notes were strangely void of telling us what the lineup looks like. Is there an outfit in there? Like, they don't tell us nothing. Aw, that's rough. I remember we talked about that one stream. That's rough, bud. I'm saving up for that cat lady that's coming. Della or something? I wouldn't mind getting her. There's a 4-character lineup with the swimsuit? With swimsuit? A 4-character lineup's pretty good. There's like 6 swimsuits though. I already have most of them. Definitely getting that Shikibu one. Yeah, the kid there, yeah, he like punches with magic or something. He's like friendlies with magic. I gotta make sure I don't get one shot like last time I was here. That sucked. I'm stunned. Hello? Help me. Ah! That was the longest stun I've ever seen in my life. What the? It didn't trigger the second part of Fervor. Oh my god. The Golden Islands? Oh yeah, I heard about that. I did. I died last round. I had to do it myself. Was not looking forward to that. It lagged for a second and I just got lasered. Laser lag. That's why I got a Chiami now. Hello? Sir? I need to talk to you about your insurance. Can you get out from her asshole, please? Can you refrain from eating ass for all of 5 seconds? I know it's tough, but I have a job to do here, sir. That job may or may not be eating her ass myself. So if you could please step aside and let a professional work, I'd appreciate that. Damn right. Man, my fervor. What the? Whoa! Ninja flies! Oh! He's over there. He's over here. We don't know where he. What the fuck hit me? I am now on poison. Oh, there's that lag again. That's what killed me last time. Alright, foul demon. I have vanquished your beasts. Now let me in so I may eat that ass. Ooh. Oh yeah, resin's a big problem. There we go. Tap flute, I'll take it. Yeah, that's the road to where Juncture ends. I want to go over there. 50k experience? Hot damn. How do I leave? Oh, that was much better. Fuck. This time I was prepared for the lag. I was expecting smooth sailing and I hit a little bit of turbulence and died. And now to make sure I don't accidentally use my OC, I'm going to eat my full restore. Oh, so petty. It's like the best problem to have, but they're all going away. I'm honestly at the point where I don't even care about my resin getting used or not. I just care about fighting the bosses and stuff. What's good to get in the exchange shop? Tons of balls. Like the stuff to do ornamentations and stuff with. There's stones, there's godly amulets, Makami accessory looking doll thingies, weapon skins, boss drops. I got most of them like the first 2 days, man. I can't tell you. What's the 0 out of 30 for? Is that how many restores you gotta use? Because I will admit, once I beat my Makamis, I stopped playing. I stopped getting them energy 10s. I got 19 of them, and I used half of them. I used a lot of them. Not half, but I used a good fair amount of them. Oh, you got 30 left? What are you going to do? But here's a quick question. Out of all the vanguards we have, who would you wish to make auto-charge or insta-charge like KG and Shiro? If you could, right now, make a vanguard insta-charge that doesn't already insta-charge. Who would you like to see insta-charge? Honda? That's a good choice. That's like the most optimum choice. That's a pretty good rate. Zunko? Wolf King Kaguya? Really cool. I didn't even think of Honda. Like, I'm just thinking of, like, the Inochios. I don't know what Miramonte is, but cool. I almost walked forward. Oh, Miyamoto. I was like, what the fuck? But absolutely. If Miyamoto's in this, that'd be fun. That'd be a lot of fun. I feel like at this point, every Vanguard should insta-charge. At this point. Because, like, they put Shiro in the game and nothing changed. Like, it just is what it is. It just saves you 2 minutes of whatever I'm doing right now. Trick question, revert the KG nerf? I mean, it is what it is. The one thing I never understood was, I thought, like, with KG, I feel like with KG you shouldn't really be able to bring a mount with you. that always perplexed me that we were allowed to have Keiji's mount form and a mount. Like, that always bugged me out. I'd say, like, revert Keiji's changes to where she fills up every room, but you can't bring a mount with you. I'd be 100% okay with that. I'd be down with that. Honda would be in a good insta-charge Vanguard. Absolutely. 10 out of 10. That's a good choice. What I was thinking, like, I kind of feel like Ho-Oh, Inuchio, I feel like Ho-Oh and Inuchio, those characters that take 1,000,000 scrolls, they should be insta-charged just on principle for the fact that they take so much, they took so much scrolls. Like, they should be insta-charged. I feel like that. Yeah, like, to answer your question, in the beginning, Keiji used to instant charge, no, sorry. Yeah, Keiji would instant charge every room. Every single room you would be able to, your Keiji would just be instantly full. Every room you walked into. So, for example, if you did Yakumo Temple, Keiji would be full every room of Yakumo Temple. As long as she was alive, she would be full every room of Yakumo. If you were doing islands, she would be full every room of the islands. And those flies are... Well, what? You didn't land on me? I know a good face sitting when I see one, and that was not what happened to me. Is there another one to fight? Probably? Maybe? Yeah? No. Scary laser. Should you roll for Toshi, Angel? Toshi is, regular Toshi is 9 scrolls. And from what I hear, she's better than Summer Toshi. It's a character I would like to have, but because of, like, Honda and stuff probably being objectively better, like, I have no reason to get it. But, yeah. Oh, she's out for you guys? Oh, I'm gonna die. Ah! I would like her. What event do you guys have that's giving her to you? Yeah, we need to barrier skip. Get in there. Wait. Where's the barrier? Oh, okay. Wait, why am I almost dead? Alright. Where's she going? I'll do the forbiddenness. I will go eat her ass. Let's go! Yeah! Everyone knows you're not supposed to go behind her. Yeah, get that back. Oh, she turned around! What? Wow, I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could turn her around. I got the Wand of the Sacred Tree recipe. It's the Summer Sasuke Vanguard one? Really? Yeah, but you see, there's a duality of sorts. Whereas they're both lightning, but Honda is the ass of lightning, and Toshi are the breasts of lightning. And they're a duality. Like, you can live and be satisfied off one or the other, but ideally, God gave us 2 hands for a reason. Just putting it out there. Just putting it out there. Absolutely. What is that? That is the Stafe. So yes. Man, I hope if Toshi's with Fuma, that'd be a hell of a lineup. I'd be interested in that. Cool. No, the scrolls does not mean more mass. Honda has the ass, Toshi's got the titties. Or Inochio, I should say. Anything beyond that, you'll need more than my help to see. Where'd all this stuff come from? Oh, that Raijin. Oh my god. I have so many restores to go through. Oh my god. Oh. This is gonna be something else. I don't need this forest LTD sign anymore. Close that down. Let me go talk to Raijin Jin over here. What is in your treasure chest? Because I might as well just get this treasure chest done, honestly. Because there's a lot of skill cards. Those skill cards are really good. I'm probably never going to use them all. I can't do experience dungeons. It's only hard. It has Inochio regular purple hair one with Toshi and Sasuke and Miyamoto and Mikami. What? That's crazy good. Holy shit. That's wild. That's amazing. Oh, I get ice stones in here? Okay. I guess I'm gonna farm this out. Might as well. Okay. There's no 150 discount? Makes sense. I mean, you burn through that quick. Are they in the... I don't think we're going to get them in ours, because they mentioned the Yorozu shop. Are they in the Yorozu shop for you guys? Because they told us Fuma is going to be in our Yozuru exchange, but maybe they're also there. I don't know. It'd be cool if they all had the same event. That'd be cool. Is there anything worth getting in here? How many ice stones? Maybe. What's that? False god fragments? Light stones. Oh my god, I don't have any light stones. Regent remains. I could do that. Maybe. I might roll and see what I get, because I do have 300 tickets. Yorozu saved up. So what'd you say? Who's in the Yorozu at the moment? Toshi and Inochio and Genbu. Oh, that story event. Okay, yeah. Wow, Toshi and Inochio. That's crazy. You have 240? That's really good. That's a lot. Her accessories might not even come back. I did look at them. They were interesting. They were nice. I might get these light stones. What is it? Regent remains? Okay. I'm not... this whole event, I ran it without Frozen Hells. Like, I forgot about that. Is Toshi accessories better than Shiro accessories? What? Are you guys have Toshi accessories? What if you play Spear, Toshis are the best Spear accessory. Yeah, the drops aren't worth that many points. It's not like Sakura thing. They're worth some points, but they're not worth, it's not like Shining Sakura. That's for sure. But I hear you there. Yeah, I suppose. But Shiros don't have spear on them, do they? I thought they were just sword accessories. The old triad of Perikyo weapons. You don't see it at the featured? Okay. We had something like that at New Year's. We had like limited banners and stuff. Are Gambu and regular? Oh, okay. Oh, I suppose. Taosuna, Taosuna. That's what he always says. Honda da. Shizuka actually, I think I brought Shizuka once and she just did not perform well in here. Nice. I mean, she's really good. Toshi is one of the best vanguards by far. By far, she is one of the best. I'm gonna end up running this dungeon so much. But, you know what? I might as well. That's what all these LTD restores were for. I don't know how long we would have. I have them 300% too. Can I explain in detail why Depths is BS? I guess so, yeah. Oh, for Water Sasuke? She's alright, yeah. She can do something nobody else can. She can push enemies back. She's decent. Like, obviously she doesn't really compete with like premium tier vanguards, but out of the gold vanguard, she's okay. Yeah, we talked about this last stream, but like the whole thing about Depths, the main crux of Depths being a bad dungeon falls to the fact that it's solo only. On principle, anything in an MMO that's solo only, that is not piss easy, has no place. And as I mentioned earlier, like, if something's really hard and you want to do it by yourself, by all means, give it a shot, good sir. But if, like, if it's a party dungeon and you want to solo it, by all means, do what you want to do. But at the same time, it shouldn't be, like, you should have the choice. It shouldn't be, you have to solo this, or else. It's like, or else what? Or else you don't get this cool little thing. That doesn't matter, that doesn't matter. Okay. Like, it was just poorly implemented. Like, anytime that there's, anything that forces you to do it solo and it's not piss easy, like, it doesn't really have a place in an MMO. Because nobody wants to be like, hey, there's a new event. Hey, friends, do you want to get on and play this new event? Yeah, sure. Do you want to do the new dungeon? Yeah, of course. Oh, we can't do it together. Well, this sucks. Funny enough, the same thing happened. Me and my friend, on Xbox, we play Halo Infinite. I played it a lot for a time. And Halo Infinite, like, we played the Season 1, and then eventually it just got boring. And we stopped playing it for months at a time. And then their Season 2 finally came out. And I'm like, okay, it's their time to redeem themselves. Me and my friend my friend kind of got me excited. He's like, oh my god, there's new content. Let's go play the new season. And we come back. And what they bring us back to was Lone Wolves. This is the new season, Lone Wolves. And it's all focused on playing by yourself and doing modes that are just by yourself. A mini battle royale. And it's like, we don't play Halo for this. We play Halo to be with our friends, punch someone in the back, and then crouch on their head 18 times. Like, I was so displeased. I looked up a bunch of, like, big YouTubers for the game. I wanted to see their opinion on it. Nobody was happy with it. Like, it was so, like, frowned upon. Just so disappointing. Like, when a game gets a new event, you breathe life into it. You want to come back to it. Why 18 times specifically? Well, one for every year, I imagine. But it's just 18 times. It's just an exaggeration. It's usually like 3 or 4, but when there's multiple of you, 18 happens a little quicker. But yeah, like we came back to this event and it was all like lone wolves, and I'm just like, this is boring as fuck. Like me and my friend come back to play an event. Oh, to play the event you have to do it solo, and I'm just like, guess I'm not playing this. And my friend was trying to defend it for so long, and he's just like, you know what, you're right. And I told him, you'll get used to saying that eventually. He shouldn't have to fight himself. But it was just like, this is a multiplayer game that you've built friendships in to play, and hey, there's this cool new, but like Purgs, it's like, you make so many friends fighting Purg. Like, oh, it's a Purg, let's team up with all these strong people, and, you know, meet new people and play, and just have fun, and Purgs are fun. This was the opposite of a Purg. Like, yeah, so I really hope we don't see any more content like that in the future. Like, no depths, just... I mean... someone brought up the point that the rewards for doing it are not worth getting, and that's fine. Like, the little thing for your room, it is what it is. You don't need it. But just, like... What they should have done was, like, regular Mikami was a solo-only thing, and I've always had this gripe with Mikami being solo. Like, it should have been solo the first time you do it, and then you unlock multiplayer. And then, like, with Frozen Flowers, Frozen Flowers regular should have at least became multiplayer with depths out, but no, because the Frozen Hell, you can't do that. And it's like, what the hell, guys? What the hell? I'm not a fan of that. Like, if the only, like, for me, in terms of, like, flexing, I'm in the wrong dungeon, aren't I? No, I'm not. In terms of, like, flexing and getting times and stuff, I mentioned earlier, like, in the other stream, that, like, someone brought up that, like, Oro, you're just in 5th place. And it's like, I'm like, yeah, I only ran it, like, 4 times. And, like, my first 2 times was, like, my fastest. Like, for me, like, if I'm going to get a time on something, it's not going to be something rehearsed. It's not going to be something practiced. It's going to be, hey, how strong am I now compared to the last time I did this? And if I do good, like, the first time or the second time, if I make a mistake or something, then I'm proud of that. But if I'm going to spend a whole day trying to get 1 time, like, I'm not about that life. Isn't Shiro supposed to have a hidden ability to skip iframes? Supposedly, Shiro does have that effect, that he can hit enemies while they're spawning during their invincible frames. So Shiro can put out some extra DPS. The Zunda Hyper Arrow skills can also do this. Like, with Zunda Hyper Arrow, you can shoot Mephi while he's spawning, and you can hit him before he's normally vulnerable to get some few extra damage caps in. But yeah, Shiro does have that that quality about him. Yep. So Shiro can hit Mikami when he's like howling at you and stuff. Yeah, I loved that too. Yeah, you guys are trying to get times in training gowns, and someone beat someone else's time, and I said, oh, there goes your whole day. Like, for me, if I get a time on a dungeon, well, chances are it was streamed. So, like, anyone can just watch what I did casually and then perfect it. Right, like, that's my perspective, Angel, as well. Like, I'm more interested in if people have, on, like, I'm more interested in what people have and what they hold and how they build themselves, as opposed to, like, how they use themselves. Now, if somebody knows a cool trick and they just like obliterate something, that's great. Like, but at the same time, if like I don't care, no one cares right now about an Eldritch Beast time. It is so far removed from our meta, from our area of awareness, that no one cares. Tomorrow, if somebody gets like a sub 2-minute time on Eldritch Beast, no one cares. It's so out of your way. It's such a waste of energy that no one cares. Like, it's not in the realm of awareness. Like, you know, if someone goes and gets a time in Nether Inaki Woods, no one cares. Right, and then there's that factor as well. If like what did you bring up? That was a good point. Like, that's the other part of it, is that there is a hard divide between, especially in our console, between PS4 players, PS4 Pro players, and PS5 players, to where you would have to try like 3 times as hard and be so perfect on PS4 just to keep up with PS5 players. Like, I made a meme, and it hit pretty hard for some people. It was the Squidward meme where Squidward's stuck inside and he's watching Patrick and SpongeBob play, and I had put the caption on it, PS4 players watching PS5 players walking forward and taking times. Because that's literally it. It's just, oh, I load in faster than you and I can kill them faster than you. And on multi-floor dungeons, like, that's just how it is. So that's another divide to it too, where it's like, you know, it's not like let's say, for example, you're doing a race, like a foot race. Well, how much does the shoes matter? Like, no one's forcing us all to run barefoot. But let's say you have super gel shoes that give you like extra padding so it doesn't hinder your endurance, and it's faster for you to run. It's made perfectly for your insole. It's perfectly crafted. It's specifically like made just for you, and it lets you run faster because it gives you confidence and whatever. And it's just ergonomically better for your body. As opposed to somebody who's really fast, but he's got shoes from Walmart, but not exactly from Walmart, but specifically the dumpster behind Walmart. He found a PS4 and he opened up the box, and there it was, these Nikes, and they fit perfectly. But they're kind of old and ripped, and there was a rat in one of them. But they're nice shoes, and they fit, and you use those. Were they? I'm just making this up. Honest to God. But yeah, exactly. So it's not a fair... Like, everyone can do any advantage they want. Like, but runs... Like, running... Like, not running, fuck. A marathon or whatever, sprinters aren't, like, dictated to all have the same kind of shoe, because biologically all our feet are different, and what we find comfortable and not comfortable is on a subjective basis. And it's an objective subjective, basically. To each of their own. So, at the end of the day, like, you're not going to wear, like, shitty, rundown, rat-infested shoes if you have a choice. You're going to get the best shoe for you. But then you have your performance enhancers, which is like... you know, like gels and like softness and things like that. Exactly, things that result in you being faster. So then, but at the end of the day, it's like, well, let's have a real, like, what if we said, well, let's have a real speed contest and everyone's gonna play on PS4? Well, not everyone has a PS4. You can't do that. It's like, it doesn't exist. Like, well, what if we say everyone has to have a PS5? Well, you're narrowing the playing field. Like, it's going down and down Down. So then Barefoot's the only option, but Barefoot is literally like, we're having a DPS battle, like catch me outside. And we're gonna throw hands outside behind the Applebee's. Like, that's the only other one. Like, that's true too. Then you have network quality. I have business internet, you know. Or they have a refurbished vehicle. Or exactly, like, you know, everyone has their own circumstances. And then at the same time, this is all, like, what's the word for it? It's all non-official. Like, it's all us competing against each other, just, like, there's no, like, cyberstep, like, you know, things for it. It's not like an official cyberstep circuit. It's just us competing against each other based on what the times say. And then back in the day, you could spoof times. Like, I don't think you can do it anymore because of the DC re-bring you back into the dungeon shenanigans. But, like, back in the day, like, years ago, you could have 2 people run Mephi, and then one person, like, leaves the dungeon, or one person DCs before you clear it. And if you clear it, it's one name on that dungeon. People did that for Palace. People did that for everything. Trust me. You know who you are. So, like, even the times on those boards, you can't really trust them. Which then, it leads you to the same path as, like, official game speedrunners go to. Like, people speedrunning Ocarina of Time, people speedrunning Super Mario 64, things like that. You know, it comes down to you have to record your run. You have to do, you know, you have to stream it. You have to record it. You have to put that out there. Oh, I can't run that. Of course I know him. It's me. But yeah, we all know that. What's that meme? Of course I know him. It's me. Is that Obi-Wan Kenobi? Where's my restores? I sorted by name. It's full energy restore, isn't it? There it is. Oh my god, I have 19 of these to use. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's all I got? Was like 80? Oh, this is rough. Well, there's stones in here. I guess I can get that. 11 more though. Oh my god. I guess. Yeah, sure. I'll use all these restores on this. Sure. Did I use that restore? You guys had GMs in server? Wow. I haven't seen a GM in a long time. They didn't talk? I'd go talk to them. I was like, yo, what's up? Can I have an application? I'm imagining like a pompous butler setting where it's like you told them to give you max soul eggs. I almost had max soul eggs, my guy. But it's just be like, Lord Cyberstep, sir, there is an Aurelia which wishes to speak to you. Ah, what do they want to speak to us about? It says they're here to talk shit and tell you how to do things right. Sounds like them. Let them in. Says here they're interested in you guys making money for some reason. Something about guaranteed investments and making people happy. Yeah, we had them talk in the Rift one time. Did I get all the frogs? I did. Let's reduce the sublime. Fuck. You fools, you're just doubling my Erozu count. The more you nerf me, the stronger I become. You saw Blaze Mags? Oh. You poor guys. You poor fools. I got my first Blaze Mag ever today, and I broke it down with a ball inside. Is it terrible? I think so. If you don't have an accessory that gives you cooldown, it's horrible. With this new ornamentation, the frankincense ornamentation, they're horrible. Like, for the intended effect of increasing your damage beyond damage cap, it's laughable. Horrible. Horrible. But some people just use them for the cooldown. It's pay to win to get the final version? Yeah. Like, it's either pay to win or you do your point Daruma every month. Yeah, like, the main advertised purpose is horrible. Like, it's like if you ordered a horse to pull your carriage, it was advertised that, hey, this horse can pull your carriage. It's great. It will go beyond the limits of you being able to pull your carriage. And then, like, you get the horse, and now your carriage moves, like, 1 centimeter faster. Like, it's, like, horrible. It's, like, horrible. But, on the other hand, the horse is soft as fuck, and it poops gold. Like, you know, this thing's intended effects were, like, grossly exaggerated. However, this other attribute on it is really nice. Yeah. Yeah, Lychee is, I would say Lychee is better for sure. Like, the Blaze Mag, like, if Blaze Mag had 3 ornamentation slots like its brothers, like every other mag that comes out of the Nian, like, that was their main selling point. Like, mostly, like, the thing about Blaze Mags is that they have the, like, what is it, 10 cooldown on it? And you get, like, what, 20 element? But at the same time, a New Moon Mag is more darkness. A New Moon Mag is so much more darkness than that. But at the same time, a Lychee with the frankincense ornamentation is better than a Blaze Mag any day of the week. A frankincense Lychee, I don't know what it's called, the 7 rings of the Holy Death, I don't know what it's called. That probably sounds really cool though. But it's like Ring of Heroes or Ring of Condors or some bullshit. Anyway, there's an ornamentation that takes frankincense and it gives you like 10 cooldown. It can give you 10 cooldown. And if you keep re-rolling that until you get 10, like 8 to 10 cooldown on a mag, it's godly. The hero? Is it Heroes Ring? Heroes Ring of the Ass Eating? Condors Ring of the Death? What is it? We'll go look at it right now. I should know its name because it's a nice mag, but honestly I don't. Heroes Wander, that's what it is. Heroes Wander. Heroes Wander, yeah. You got a 6, 7, 8? Lychee? Did you triple Orna the Lychee? What is that? 8's good. 7's good. 6 is middling. It's better than 1, 2, or 3. Well, that's the rank 3 one. We're looking at the little one. There it is. So, if my character will stop talking, Honda will move, I can read this. Heroes Wander 1. Like, this ornamentation is good. Basically, It's risky, but as long as you get cooldown like 8 to 10, you're laughing. If you can get like a 10 on a mag, like this is obviously like something you just try every month, and you just reornament your mag to get 10 cooldown. Like if you get 10 cooldown on a lychee, and then like double faded or whatever, like oh my god, you're laughing. You're laughing. Heroes Wander is highly underrated. Like the skill force it gives you is negligible. Like sure, if you get like staff or your own weapon, great, but you're not here for that. You're here for 1 to 10 cooldown cut. Like this on a Senryu, oh my god. Like if I could get 10 cooldown on a Senryu and then 2 of the new ornamentation that's supposed to come, the blacksmith, fuck yeah. If I can get 1 roll of Heroes Wander and like a 10 cooldown Heroes Wander and then like 2 rolls of blacksmith like on a Senryu like perfectly, that'd be the best mag. Holy shit. See, there's the Ring of Fate. I knew it was there. It's horrible. Horrible. Yeah, absolutely. Senryu is one of the best mags ever made, and we didn't realize it until too late, honestly. You made a Grace? Nice. Well, what weapon type do you play, Angel? The best thing to put on a Grace, honestly, is like the Gakaho Paragogi. You're a twin? Sandblade Whirlwind when it comes. That Sublime's really good. Fujin Circle Dance Sublime, you probably have that on there. All you've really got for options are what? Twin Blade Slash and Crag Thrust? I mean, you can only put what you can put. Backstrike, whatever. I don't know. Yeah, you're not going to put a Verdant Storm. Hey, Blue. Yeah, getting those recipes absolutely was really important. They're basically horse mags. Even the Glistening Sword is just as good as the other horse mags. The Incredible Winds and the Rumbling. The Lightning Scorched, is it called? Yeah. Hell yeah. Fantastic mags all around. Absolutely. But yeah, I've been getting some of the frankincense balls for the Heroes Wander, was it? I don't know when I'm going to ornament it. This event lets you use partners? Yeah. What event doesn't let you use partners? The only place you can't use partners is in the original Mikami fight. Yeah. You can use partners in anything except for the forest, the frozen forest or whatever. You can use partners in the depths version. Yeah, I haven't been streaming it much because this update's been kind of low. And been working and I've been playing my Fire Emblem 3 Hopes. Like, I put 120 hours into that game. I love that game. Although it doesn't have like any DLC like Warriors games usually have, where it's like really hard content after and you just conquer the world map and you just have fun, devoid of story. They don't have anything like that yet. But I found the first post-game thing and all the enemies were like almost like twice my level, and I'm like, let's go. I almost like triple S ranked it as soon as I did it, but I got hit once and took like 70% of my health, and it was like, you took 70% damage in the chapter. I'm like, no! So I had to redo it without getting hit once. It was so hard, but I did it. I won. I was the victor. I did that last night. It was fun. My build was acceptable. Three Hopes looks really good. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. If you play Three Houses, it's like the same story, but it's the same concept of a story, but things change. Some things were left out, but for the most part, it's like a different take on every route, and it's really good. I enjoyed it. I've done 2 of the routes so far. I'm working on my 3rd route, and I never even did this route in Three Houses, so. Although Three Houses, you had like 4 routes to do, so. But the new game plus lets you crush it real easily. Because everything you've like built up and all the weapons. The game has smelting. It's like once you fully enhance a weapon, you can like limit break it and do it again up to like 10 times. I'm like, hey, I know how this works. This is weapon smelting. This is the Odie way. Oh, you never actually played a Fire Emblem game? Oh, I love Fire Emblem games. They're awesome. Three Hopes is a warrior style game. It's like, you know, you go around, fight fight armies and take strongholds, things like that. It's really fun. And then the actual game is a turn-based tactical game with great story, and the game snowballs. Generally, Fire Emblem games snowball. You start out really weak, and your tactics really, really, really matter for the most part. But then once you get like 5, 10, 6 chapters in, you start like leveling up, you start equipping the right skills, you start building your characters the way you want, you start to see results, things start to snowball in your favor, and it's no longer like, oh no, look at the enemies, it's more like, let's go fuck them up. Like, it's like, oh, it's so, it's such a fun experience. Like, I played a lot of randomizers and stuff like that for Fire Emblem, where you can like just randomize the game, get different characters, really just like change how weapons work, if they're stronger, weaker. It changes like the whole meta. Because for the most part, like enemies in the games will have axes because swords beat axes and your main characters have swords. So most of the enemies are just brigands that have axes. But in a randomizer, you might have a lance, or the weapons for axes might be really broken or really shitty, and it changes the whole dynamic of the game. And it's really fun, just to remix content. Like, honestly, if, like, developers could just, like, make it so that after you beat a game traditionally, you can just randomize it or have, like, some kind of chaos mode where things are basically the same but different. You just play Fire Emblem Heroes? Yeah, I play Fire Emblem Heroes as well. Although I don't play it as much as I used to. I don't spend any more on it, aside from the membership. But I used to be right into that, and then the power creep hit, and I'm just like, this. If my characters I've invested in are not good enough anymore, then so be it. They're not good enough. I'm not gonna try to replace them every 6 months. Like, what the hell? Yeah, it lets you do like super auto battles and gives you free characters and things like that. I just realized how many runs I get to do off of Full Restore. I'm never gonna burn all this energy. You just got a job? Right on. What kind of job is it? You got your first. Oh, you got your first Tempest. Right on, right on. What kind of job is it, though, my man? It's glad to hear. Oh, a grocery. I started out in a grocery store. I started out in the like the meals to go kind of department where we cooked like chicken and pizza, things like that. I started out doing that, and then I had quit working there after university because I remember that my workplace wanted me to lie, and I'm just like, listen, I'm not gonna lie for you. Fuck you guys. And then I got in trouble for like telling the truth, and I said, I'm not gonna lie for you guys. Nice. I remember at my current job, they had asked me why I had left my old job, and that's what I told them. I said, I got in trouble for telling the truth, and I said I'm not gonna work in that circumstance. And the guy who was interviewing me was like a regional manager, and he's like, oh yeah, I really respect that. He used to be he used to be in like the military and stuff, so he's got a good like work ethic and a good sense of person, so he was really like impressed by that. I told him, if I'm gonna lie, it's gonna be for me, not for you. Like basically, like someone had asked, like, is this chicken fresh? And I told them, well, I made it for lunch. It's like 2 o'clock now. I said, that one not so much, but I'd be welcome to cut you up a fresh one if you want. And then they went and like told somebody else because they were somebody's husband, and it was some kind of big political inside bullshit that they have in the store. And then I got talked to for it, and I said, no, I'm not lying for you. Go fuck yourself. And I gave them my 2 weeks notice. One of the best decisions I ever did, because I wouldn't have the new job I have now if I would have just stayed there. And you don't go through university to work at a fucking grocery store. That's for fucking sure. So I was already on my way out, but I was super on my way out. Fuck that. But yeah, it's beyond that, it's good to get a job, it's good to get money, it's good to get experience, absolutely. Like, having money and not having money is, like, such a difference. There's so much, like, freedom. So long as you're responsible with it. With all things. Like, if I were you, I would just save up money for as long as you can. Try to only touch, like, 10 to 5% of what you actually make. And just save the rest of it. Just hold on to it. Forget you have it, if you can. Like, if you have the luxuries of, staying at home and still getting by, just build it up. Just build up that money. Build it up and pretend you don't even have it. Put it in like a tax-free savings or something. Just let it build up there. Just ignore it. And then when times get hard, you have it. When you need it, it's there. The worst problem people have is that they have money and they're just allergic to it. They're not allowed to hold on to it. And they spend it because they're afraid someone's going to take it from them. Or whatever. Best thing to do is just, when you have money, forget about it. Yep, man, that's great. Just save it, buddy. Don't try to flex with it. Don't try to do nothing. You always send a little over half of the money I have to Cash App, which you refuses me. Is Cash App like a savings like that, or? We don't really have that in Canada. Like, it's not really a big thing. Yeah, like it's good to just save stuff. Like, I have like tax-free savings accounts, things like that. They're bigger than my savings account. Oh, okay. I see. Oh, I see. Like, when I quit there, I started doing, like, Aurogiri for, like, 4 years after that. Before I got the other job. And I was able to survive off the money I had. Like, I had no income. I was just at home every day. I'd make a little bit off YouTube, but not much. YouTube was, like, it was a fun thing to try. But I couldn't exactly live off it, especially playing things like Oni and stuff. It's not the biggest of reach of a game. It ain't no Fortnite and things like that. But yeah, definitely just like my mom. I remember the story because I never forgot this. I remember we were driving somewhere, and I was really young. I might have been like 10, 12 years old. And I told my mom, I said, Mom, If I could wish for something, I said, I wish I had $1 for every dollar I spent. That way I'd have infinite money. My mom said, that's easy. I'm like, it is? She said, yeah. She said, just spend only half of what you have. And I'm like, oh, yeah. So if you had $100, pretend you only have 50. Or if you have 1,000, only pretend you have 500. Even then, that's too much. Like, don't be like, oh, I have 500, I can just da-da-da. Like, you know. But the concept in itself was like, hey, I'll have $1 for every dollar I spend. I'll have nothing to worry about. So that when there is something I need, or your car breaks down, or you something that happens, you have the money for it. It's not a panic. Or a new Vanguard comes out. Okay, whatever. I still remember my buddy Dave. He used to play Oni with us. He would watch me roll, and he's like, I don't want any Vanguards, man. He said, Oro, I want your credit card. That thing never fails. Right on. Right on. That's great. And the biggest thing is, just never get into the habit of feeling that you have to spend money because you have it. That's about it. You don't have to do anything. Don't do anything unless you need to, or if you want to. Oh yeah, I wish we could combine them all too. It'd be fun. It's gonna take me 3 years to use all these restores. Fuck. Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely, my guy. I hear you. Well, when I started, Vanguards were like 200. Like nowadays, it's like 5 times that amount. Especially if you're trying to just snipe something. I'm gonna see how many rewards I have. I kind of think I should do the other dungeon, but at the same time, that dungeon DCs me a lot. I don't want to do it. It's a lot of durability tickets. All the bronze stuff. How come you get it so late? Like, it seems like you get all the expensive stuff first, except for some stones. With the white bags at the bottom, you just never get them. I got all the skill cards. Some mill chests, Dura tickets. Holy crap, that's a lot of Dura tickets. Point medals. Okay. So 8 more of those. Yeah, for sure. I hear you there. Yeah, I hear you. I got them. What is this? I got a full restore. Oh, right, I did it. Oh, no. I got another full restore. You found a weird... Oh, yeah. That's funny. You found the one by the house? Yeah, she's scary. That's a funny little thing they threw in there. Because in Japan, a lot of the stuff's about being scared and whatnot. Oh, a godly. Okay. Oh, no, I don't want to get more full restores. I'm about to run Thunderstones. I'm about to give up and run Thunderstones. How many things do I have? Oh, this is so troublesome. Can I have Lightstones? Oh, I can? Oh, give me all your Lightstones. Nom nom. Alright, I'm gonna keep running it. I need Lightstones. I'll keep running it. Purple Mafia. Okay. Sure. Like, it'd be one thing to do horses, but like, that takes forever. What is the min? I'm not sure. Eldritch Beast, like, Eldritch Beast was never something I've tackled without a weapon. I mean, I had sublimes and stuff. But as a bow, you'd probably need, like... I don't even know. I can't tell you to, like, make Tempest to fight him, because we didn't have Tempest to do so. You would need a lot of rain. You would need to, like, rock so much Aqua Needle and not get hit and just be smart about it. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. You got any Vanguards? I mean, that's 50 rain. Like, that's good stuff. That should be good enough. That rain weapon's technically stronger than the Fallen Star, like, level-wise. What day is it tomorrow? Friday? Fuck yeah. Oh, Mighty Bind? Okay. That's something we didn't really have. Genai. Genai's not a water Vanguard. I mean, what if you got Water Sasuke? Oh no, we're not getting Water Sasuke, they're getting Water Sasuke. I can tell you that Honda beats Eldritch Beast in 25 seconds. Like, the actual boss fight is 25 seconds. That was me trying it once with Honda. "20 full restores. Here we go." I might as well just run this for points. I'm so at a loss. Yeah, Honda can do Eldritch in 25 seconds. Like, the actual boss fight, just done. I have a clip of it that I never uploaded. You got someone to sell you an Animus weapon for Min? Oh, that's awesome. Fuck, I could have sold you an Animus weapon for Min. That sounds pretty good. Why am I tired? Fuck. I'm on vacation right now. This first week's going pretty good. Pretty good. The first night of it, I had wings with my boys, all you can eat wings. On the Saturday. Then Sunday, we had Dairy Queen. And then Monday, we did something Monday, I can't remember. Tuesday, I had McDonald's. I had like a double Big Mac, extra sauce, extra pickles. It was delicious. It was expensive, but it was some good. Oh my god. And then Wednesday, I didn't have supper. And then today, me and my father had Dixie Lee. It was good. And they messed up. We went to All You Can Eat Wings, and how it works. They only do this once a year, basically. This place, they don't do it regularly. And it's like a summer thing for wings, like Wingapalooza or some shit. And basically, what they do is they bring you out a plate with fries and like 16 wings or something like that. I think it was 12 or 16 wings they gave you to start. And you eat all those, and then they ask you what kind you want next, and they have like 30 sauces you can choose from. Some of them are pretty hot. Some of them are not that hot. I like honey garlic myself. I think I had sweet chili. Wasn't my favorite. It's not like other restaurants. But basically, they'll just come back and bring you like 5 or 6 every other time you want some. So me and my friends had been there for like a couple hours. So the waitresses had switched by the time we were there and by the time we were done. So my friends were done eating, and they didn't want any more. So the waitresses came out and said, "Hey, whatever you got left, we'll give you a little doggy bag, and you can bring it home with you." I'm like, "Oh, great." And they asked me, and like I said, "Oh, I could go for a couple more wings. Give me another honey garlic." So I was expecting to get like 4 or 5 wings that I could just eat, and I'd be done for the night. Well. The waitresses changed, and they said, "Oh yeah, table whatever it was." They're like, "Oh yeah, they want honey garlic." And this waitress comes over, and she's like, "I got 2 honey garlics," and it was the big plate, like the 16 with fries again. And I said, "No, we're just getting a refill. That must be someone else's." So she went and brought one of them to somebody else and came back and she said, well, I guess we made a mistake. Here's your refill. And the other waitress came by and she said, well, we won't charge you anything for it. It's our mistake, but here you go. I said, oh, that's great. No, I appreciate it. I said, I was expecting you just like a one or like a couple more. Can I take this away? And she said, oh yeah, that's no problem. Sure. So I got to I didn't eat any of the wings. I just ate all the fries they brought over. Me and my friend split the fries. All the wings were left over there. I got to bring home 16 wings the next day. That Sunday, I had 16 wings I got to bring home, put in the fridge. Holy shit. That's a lot of money. Like, chicken wings are expensive in Canada. So getting 16 wings like that to take home, that's like a $30 value on it. Let's say a $15 value, basically, $1 a wing. Yeah. Like the whole event, it's like 27, I think it's like $23.99 to go. And then you get your drink and the drink's like $3 or something like that. And then it basically came to like 31. And I got to take home like $15 worth of wings. Hell yeah, it was great. I think we're going back this Sunday. Something like that happened to you with Applebee's? Cool. We don't have Applebee's here, but I heard about it. But one of my friends couldn't go, and he said he's off this Sunday, so Sunday's the last day they're doing it. It goes till the 17th, so I think we're going back Sunday. So I went to it. This will be the third time I go to it while they have it. And right now it's great because, like, after COVID and stuff, a lot of places don't have buffets anymore, and that's like my favorite stuff, buffets. So for a place to have all you can eat anything, like, I'm down. I'm so there. Like, and I almost didn't go. Like, my mom was like, oh, this place, I went there a long time ago for like a boneless all you can eat wings thing, like 5 years ago, and it was honestly horrible. It was a horrible experience. It was like 20 minutes in between them bringing us new stuff out, so we filled up waiting. So, like, we had a bad impression the first time we went, but I said, well, it's been, 4 or 5 years, I'll give it a shot. I did go there for all-you-can-eat ribs one time, and that was good. I actually enjoyed that. They weren't, like, smoked or anything. Like, you could tell they were, like, pressure-cooked, but they were good. They kept bringing them out to me. And I got to bring one home. That was nice. They do it a lot, actually. But yeah, I'm a big fan of buffets and stuff. Our casino used to have this amazing buffet. Like, on Wednesdays, it was $7.77 for all-you-can-eat buffet. It was like a casino-style buffet. Like a Vegas-style buffet, it was called. Oh, my God. I'd get all the ice cream I wanted, chicken wings, and, well, mostly, like, pork chops and chicken thighs and stuff like that. It was delicious. I loved it. But then they closed down. They stopped having it when COVID came around and stuff, so... They haven't even reopened yet either, so I'm waiting for them to reopen. But I did do some research today, and in, I think it's Regina, a part of Saskatchewan in Canada, they have a KFC buffet. That's completely unheard of. Apparently there's a couple in the States, but... there's an actual KFC buffet in Canada. I'm like, holy shit. What are you saying? You went to Vegas last week and you wasted more on a rental than the food? Like a rental car? Cool. My parents are going to Vegas this fall. I think it's September or October. I think they're going down. They went last year. But yeah, apparently there's some KFC buffets. Apparently there's one in the States I heard about, but there's one in Canada too. Rent a Tesla? Jesus. That just sounds like blowing money for the sake of blowing money. Maybe you should make your sister pay for it. Fuck. That could have been a Vanguard, Angel. That could have been a Vanguard. What the hell? She was broke. Why is it that the people that are broke always want the most expensive things? And then you realize that's how they got there. I don't know. But, you know, it is what it is. I bought a new headset. Not like a mic or anything, but it's like a Bluetooth headset. $650 for a week? What the fuck? I guess, but what the fuck? Yeah, I found it was like a liquidation for like a Bluetooth, just a headset to listen to like music and stuff. You can put an SD card in it with music, and you can hook it up to like your iPod and stuff, or anything that has like the audio out cord and stuff like that. Even if you're not allowed. My cousin, oh bless him, he is like, I love bringing my cousin to buffets for that very reason. So like, um, so like he's like a raccoon where he like takes. Like, oh, something's free, take. Like, you ever see a raccoon eat? They'll like eat themselves till they can't move. So like we do have a Chinese buffet that's really good. They stayed open the whole time. God bless them. They're awesome. Basically, like the only reason I go there is because they double fry their wings. Like, I cooked wings at my old job, and I know you cook them in the fryer for like 7-8 minutes. These guys must put them down for like 10 minutes because they're always extra crispy, extra juicy, delicious. Oh, fuck. They know what they're doing. Anyway. When I bring my cousin to buffets, like, he will, like, at the casino anyway, like, they have, like, mashed potatoes and rice and things like that. He will he'll fill his fucking plate with rice and potatoes and just all the stuff that's, like, carbohydrates. That's, you know, the reason they give you carbs when you're a kid is to fill you up with less food. Carbs fill you up. Like, bread is, like, in a recession, bread is important because bread gives you a lot of energy for very few amount of nutritional value, but it keeps you from being hungry. So, like, you know, you eat, like, if you make, like, craft dinner and you have bread with it, it's so that, you know, you fill up quicker. You get to taste the food you like, and then you fill up on bread. Like, that's, like, rice, bread, all that stuff, carbohydrates. That's how that stuff works. So, basically, he'll go and he'll fill his plate up with rice and get some baked potatoes. Like, he grabs all those things first, and you'll see him come back with this monstrous plate of rice and potatoes and gravy, which is just liquid flour, which is more carbs. And then he'll have a little bit of like, some chicken legs or whatever, and he'll come back with this big mountain of fucking food. And me and my friends, I got like 3 pork chops on my plate. I've got like 3 pork chops on my plate. I've got like pulled pork, whatever the specialty thing is, like roast beef, gravy, just meats, premium shit. The stuff I paid for, the stuff, you know, when you go to a buffet, you're trying to beat the house. You're trying to get their best premium stuff without touching that carb stuff. And I'll go up and get like 3 different plates, like 3 to 4 plates of the stuff I like, and he's still eating there, eating his fucking spring roll, eating his rice, just looking right miserable. And he watches come back with like fresh meat over and over and over. And then, oh my god. No, it's just like that's the food he was raised on. He likes rice, chicken and rice. Like, it's just the food he's brought up with. And he's sitting there miserable looking at his plate of rice, and me and my other friend that was with us, we're like, well, guess we're going to go get some dessert. And we come back with like cheesecake topped with soft serve ice cream with brownies, and oh fuck yeah, we get like 2 or 3 plates of those. He just looks so miserable because he can't stand putting the food to waste. And it's just, I just love watching it because you get to watch him like suffer as he like pushes away his food so he can get more food. Like, it's like how the raccoons are like that. Like, it's just like, he's just like, he can't, like, he's the type that if he eats something, he's going to eat it all, but he can't put it down. He's like, I want more of the good pork chop, but I got all this rice. What did you say, Otaku? Your grandma made you eat bread with everything? Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's the culture. Like my parents, they eat bread with their food. Like if it's craft dinner or whatever, they always have bread and butter with everything. But me, I saw no point. I'm like, no, I want more of the good stuff. I don't want your bread shit. I'm like, the only time I like bread is if it's like a fresh baguette with butter. Like that's about it. I actually prefer like flatbread to most things. If I go to Subway, I'm getting a flatbread sub. If I make a peanut butter sandwich, I would rather just take a flat pita bread or whatever, fajita bread, whatever, and just put peanut butter on it and roll it up and eat it. I prefer that 10 times over to bread, personally. Like I like buns and things like that, like burgers and pizza. I have no problem with that. It's just I've never really preferred bread to like flatbread and stuff. I like that stuff. Toasted is fine. At Subway, I'll get it toasted. You have to get the flatbread toasted because it's like cold. It's like frozen or whatever. But that's just me. Prefer that stuff more. Like I prefer thin things to like I like generally for like pizza and stuff. I prefer thin crust things. Stuff with thin crust as opposed to like big yeasty crusts. I'm like, what the fuck's the point of that? I want the meat. I want the bacon, I want the ham, I want the pepperoni, and I want the mushrooms, and the cheese and the sauce. The bread is just there to hold it. I don't need that. I want the stuff that's on it. If I could, I would take all the toppings off the pizza and just... You could have the bread. The only time I like crust is if it's stuffed, honestly. And not gonna lie, Little Caesars has really good stuffed crust. It's like the cheapest stuffed crust you can get in town. It turns their like $5 pizza. You can get like a nice $12 pizza stuffed with like cheese and pepperoni rolled together in that crust. Oh fuck, it's good. Oh my god, they do a good job with that. Holy shit. Like $12.99, I get a delicious stuffed crust pizza. Fuck yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I like my food thin and my women thick. Absolutely. But yeah, like we're planning to go back to that buffet this Sunday, hopefully. I'll double check with them, see who's all free. But my cousin, he's like, oh, I wanted to go. Not the buffet, but it was all you can eat wings. Crazy pirate pizza is the worst you've ever seen. I've never heard of it, and I hope I never see it. Thanks for the warning. You ever wonder when you go somewhere and you get like... You know when you like go somewhere and you get food and it's just like horrible? And then you wonder, how are these guys in business? Like, you ever just think about that? Like, man, this was shit. How do you guys stay open? I remember there's this one place in town. It's called Skipper Jack's. It's like a seafood restaurant. I swear to God, I read that menu. They charged $8 fucking for a hot dog. $8 for a hot dog. I don't care what ocean it's from. You could take your hot dog and stuff it. $8 for a hot dog. But like now, since they become like a gourmet seafood restaurant, so the prices kind of match. But even then, what the hell? Me and my dad laughed our way out of that restaurant. Yeah. Just a fucking... I bet they open up that pack that you get from the grocery store right then and there. Here's your hot dog. At the same time, we have a place, Harvey's. It's a Canadian restaurant. They do burgers. Same way you do Subway. Basically, you just go to... You get your burger. They put whatever toppings you want on it, and you have your burger. Same way that Subway works. And I remember I heard someone going through the drive-thru as I was walking to the store. And... they said, oh yeah, we'll get like 2 hot dogs or something. It was like $9. I'm like, you are retarded. I'm like, there's no way. What? You can buy a pack of hot dogs for like $2.50, $3, $4, and you get like 18, 12 sons of them bitches in that pack, and you can put them in a microwave or in a bottle of water or a boiling water, a pot, whatever, and you can get yourself like as many hot dogs as you fucking want. I don't care how lazy you are. You're driving a $50,000 car through a drive-thru. Like, dude, stop. Get some help. You go to a barbecue for a fundraiser and you get a nice hot dog from someone who's never worked a grill in their life for $1, and it's delicious. I ain't paying you $4 for a hot dog. What the hell? Now, if this is a hot dog that's filled with like jalapeno cheese and it's served with like if it's like actual gourmet something, like, oh. Yeah, and if you're in New York, you're gonna get a famous pizzeria pizza. You're not gonna go down to Domino's in New York. That's sacrilege. You're gonna get a real authentic pizzeria pizza. Especially if you're in New York. Absolutely. It's just like if you go to Montreal, you're going to get Montreal-style cheesecake, like the official creme a la creme, where it came from. You don't go to New York and you get Domino's or Pizza Hut or Little Caesars. You go there for the real, authentic stuff from a man whose name you can't pronounce. But God knows he's making you the best thing you've ever tasted in your life. You get the real, authentic good stuff. I don't know why I turned the angle on him. Seems to die quicker this way. You had New York pizza? It's your favorite from home? Cool. Is East Coast Pizza like a restaurant chain, or is that just pizza on the East Coast? Because I'm on the East Coast. The Atlantic, as we call it in Canada. So, main question is, do you guys know what a donair is? Like, do you guys know what a donair is, or donair sauce? This is a Canadian delicacy. You've never heard of either. So it originates from where I'm from. I think it's in Halifax. Halifax, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, that area. And a donair, you can look it up if you want. It's very similar to the Greek gyro or the gyro, but it's basically like you'd have like a flatbread, like a fajita bread or whatever, and you don't use it for breadsticks. But it's like a flatbread that you first soak it in water and then you fry it in the frying pan for a little bit to fry it up. And then it has meat that's on a spit, like you would have in like a kebab, but it's a special spice that goes into it. And it like spins all day and you just shred it off and every piece is crispy and delicious. And you serve it, you put it on the bread with like tomatoes and onions and sometimes lettuce. And it's served with the thing that makes it is this donair sauce. And donair sauce, I can make it. It's like the best part. It's actually delicious on pizza. Donair sauce is condensed milk with you add a little bit of vinegar like gradually, like as you're stirring it. Like you have evaporated milk, garlic powder. Yeah, I don't know if you add sugar or not, but you add garlic powder. And you can look up video tutorials for it on YouTube. It's how we've made some of the best ones we've ever had. And it's just evaporated milk, garlic powder, and you add vinegar as you're stirring it. You stir, 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 you add a little vinegar, stir, 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 add a little vinegar. and it makes a chemical reaction. You notice it change from like this liquidy state to this like gelatinous state, and it changes, and then you just chill it for like half an hour, and you have like some of the delicious stuff. It does, and it's sweet and garlicky, and it's delicious. It is delicious. Like if you ever want to just look up a YouTube tutorial and try to make some of that stuff, you can put that on pizza, dip anything in it. It's delicious. It's absolutely delicious. Like, my mom can't have pizza without it anymore, and she makes her own now. Like, if we order pizza, she makes her own batch. She's just like, nope, I'm making some sauce. Like, some companies, like Bond it and things like that in the area, but theirs is too runny. It's not thick enough. Ours is so thick, it's almost like a cream. Like, it's just delicious. Like, my friend, like, one of my friends, he's like, oh my god. He's like, if your mom's making donair sauce, I'm coming over. Like, it's one of those things. Yeah, like, look up a video for donair sauce and just, as long as they talk about, like, evaporated milk and you add garlic powder and you add vinegar slowly as you, like, base it, like, you stir it up and stuff with the, like, you don't use an electric mixer, you do it by hand, but you would use the same tool with your hand to do it. I haven't made it in a while, but it's amazing. Like, it's really good. Like, if you had, like, let's say, you made some matzo sticks or something like that in the oven from, like, a frozen box, or even a frozen pizza, you have it with it, it changes your whole experience. It basically makes, like, any frozen pizza just taste divine, honestly. Like, when I do cook, like, a frozen pizza in the oven, I will put, like, garlic powder on it and things like that. I always add to my pizzas. Like, if ever I cook a frozen pizza in the oven, I will, like, sometimes I'll open up, like, a can of mushrooms, or I'll add on some, like, Parmesan cheese, garlic powder, things like that. And I'll make it a lot better. You use it with White Castle pizza? I don't know what a White Castle is. Our frozen pizzas are mostly McCain and Delicio make. But you can put it on any pizza you want. It's honestly delicious. Speaking about it, I might go get a donair calzone tomorrow. Okay. But donairs, like, there's donair pizza, and then there's actual donairs. And they're delicious. But if you ever see something called a super donair, do not get it. It is a lie. It is a lie. It's not a donair at all. It's horrible. They put lettuce and shit on it. It's just, it's so poorly made. It doesn't even fold. It's just garbo. Cheap frozen salami pizza? Yeah. Yeah. Like, honestly, the best thing you can do, me and my mom did this a week ago. She had bought these there are these new Pillsbury Doughboy pizzas. It was basically like a pastry, like a Pillsbury Doughboy pastry, but it had like sausage cheese already on it. And it was just like a little cheese pizza we had bought. And I told my mom, I'm like, well, why don't we just put our own toppings on it? And she cut up some green peppers. She likes that. We had some little pepperoni. We had some sandwich meats in the fridge, and we ripped them all up. We threw them on. It grilled up so good, the sandwich ham started tasting like bacon. And we just had this little tiny pocket pizza for ourselves. It was fucking delicious. Like, that's the best thing, is like, especially if like just the cheese pizza is cheaper, or just a pepperoni. Like, if they're just cheap and they're frozen, you bring them home, you just take your ingredients, like some sandwich meats, some little bacon bits, whatever you got at home, you put it on, and you're good to go. It's way better than spending like the extra, you know, the difference between like $6 and $9 for the thing or whatever. But yeah, and it's fun because you get to play with it. Like, I'll open up a can of mushrooms, I'll put Parmesan cheese, I'll do what I want to do. Sometimes I don't put cheese slices. I used to rip that up, but what's all this shit? I didn't even accept this stuff. Oh my god. But it's really good. Very good. One time they had a stuffed crust pizza at the store, and it was cheap. And I'm like, I said, I usually go to the restaurant and pay like $15 for one of these. I'm going to buy one at the grocery store for for $6-7. It was on sale, and I bought it, and it was good. It was decent. It wasn't the best pizza ever, but it was all right for $6. I mean, it is what it is. It's good stuff. Oh, I'm gonna be running this dungeon all day. I'm never gonna use all these full restores. Fuck. Oh. Like, it's only 15 a run. Oh my god. What is that? $250 grams mozzarella cheese? That's a lot of grams. Mozzarella is good though. Oh my god. I was having the other day, I was at Walmart and they had like the Walmart brand chips. They were on for like buy 3, get them $1 a piece or whatever. So it was like 3 for $3. I'm like, that's a pretty good deal. So I got some of those. I got one the other day. I got one of them. It was sour cream and onion. And I was eating it and I kept, like, my body kept reminding me of like jalapeno. I wasn't eating jalapeno, but I was thinking about it. And I got this crazy idea that if you can get like some cheddar jalapeno chips, like let's say you get a bag of cheddar jalapeno or something like that along the lines, and you also got a bag of sour cream and onion chips, and let's say you just took a big ass bowl and you dump both bags into the same bowl and mix them all up, they would be so good together. Because the sour cream and onion, like, it kind of dilutes the spiciness, but retains the flavor and amplifies it. Sort of like why you have sour cream on nachos and stuff. But I think it would be delicious. Just to buy both bags and put them together. Because then you'd be able to have, like, jalapeno, sour cream, and onion. And it'd be so good. Like, I was just eating it, and I'm like, this could be so much better. Like, it was just like one begs for the other. Just one of those, like... Man, that'd be good. I gotta try it next time. Did I just go to defense mode? Wait, did she transform to the... She did. You're not supposed to transform at all. She's not supposed to have an animation for going neutral. There we go. Whoa. But that is definitely something I want to try. Thanks for the like, by the way, guys. We got 2 likes. Thank you. Update tomorrow, by the way. So expect another stream tomorrow of that event. Time is it? God damn. Problem is, it takes so long to get these. Oh, I have more than I thought I did. Cool. What's the point of the other 2 modes on Honda? So, I've used defense mode once or twice. Like, when you need it. The basic mode is just neutral mode. You don't get any attack bonus from it, you're just neutral. The main effect is that it's your starting point, so it's like your car is in neutral, and then you put your car in, like, drive, and then you put your car in reverse. Like, the neutral one is just neutral. So basically, the attack mode... you'll get attack bonus and it cuts your defenses in half. Like I think you lose 20% of your defenses and then you gain a 50% attack. And the other one lowers your attack but increases your defenses. So let's say like you're fighting a boss that has like a phase where he's just an asshole. And like you can't really hurt him. So like let's say you're doing like Lucifer Purg and he's going through some bullshit rampage. If you know you're not going to be close to him anytime soon, you can put yourself in defense mode until you're in an opportune position. Or if you're doing something like Ignis, and your teammates are trying to get Ignis in a corner for you, then you could go into defense mode until that's there. You use it for 2 pizzas then? 3 frozen salami pizza? That's pretty cheap. Your euro is expensive. Like, it's worth a lot more than the Canadian dollar. That's pretty good though. Like I like that stuff. I like home brewing. I like, making stuff work. One of my favorite things, and it's like something I did a lot, I call it the yes, all your teammates dining, exactly. Like I call it the I don't know if it's the homeless nacho, But oh yeah, Leviathan. Only Honda should approach Leviathan. Leviathan's just a death machine. But basically, I'll take like cheese slices. I'll take a bunch of not Tostitos chips, whatever. I'll fill up a plate with them, and then I'll grab like 1 or 2 cheese slices. The poor man's nacho, I call it. The poor man's nacho. And I'll just take a bunch of cheese slices, rip them all up, and put them all over it. Just basic craft cheese slices, stuff like that. And I'll just put it in the microwave for like a minute, and I'm like, oh, my nacho's done. It's just melted cheese on chips. That's all I need. And it's delicious. It's great. It's like one of the best things ever. It's so easy. And it's delicious. And sometimes if you want, you can put something else on it, whatever. But or just have something to dip it into. Sometimes I would put barbecue sauce on top or sweet chili, something like that, and then just microwave it. It's pretty good. This little recipe, nothing gourmet, but it's good to me. Oh, I thought that was the laser. I was like, where's the laser? Where's the laser? Where's the laser? Okay, I got all the frogs. Good. I feel like I've only used like 1 restore. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the red mask, but the thing is, I won't even... Like, it depends how it goes. I've only done this 50 times. Like, I'm trying to just get stuff from Raijin, but it's rough, man. All these torn SP tickets should actually be SP tickets. Like, this is pathetic. I can't even make 1 ticket. Oh yeah, earlier, KMC, you asked about the, whether to go for Invig 6 or not. I would say go for Invig 6 over Glacies. The only reason I'm not getting Invig 6 is because I already have 2 Invig 6. I don't know where I got them or when I did, but I have 2 of them. So, I don't need any. I mean, it'd be a good way to waste my energy, but again, I don't need that many Invig 6s. See, I didn't realize. Like, if I would have realized, I would have just done a bunch of sleet. I would have done a bunch of sleet hell for with all these restores. Like, whatever was on reward up, I would have done. I mean, I still could, but it's not that important. I wouldn't. I mean, I could do it not reward up, but I feel like that's a waste. Even though their energy restores could disappear, I'd almost rather not use them than waste them like that. Oh, the Frozen Fortune? I've had that weapon for years. Although I do love it. I think it's one of the most beautiful weapons I've ever made, Frozen Fortune. Let me see. Very cool. Oh. I hear the Frozen Fortune for the twins is like arguably one of the worst looking. People say like it's got too much of the brown part, not enough of the crystal part. It is ice and mountain, and to be honest, it's a mountain weapon. Like, it has an 80% chance for the mountain multiplier, so you want to be built for mountain when you're using it. But if your class doesn't have good mountain, then yeah, it's more of an ice weapon. But the 80% chance of a multiplier on mountain is where it's at. And for axe, whose tempests have like ice and mountain on them, it's great to use either way. Ice mountain's just not that big of a combination. It's not rare, or it's not common. It's up to you. Like, the spear gets a stone spire barrier. It's not as strong as a Gakuho, but it's still good. It's got really high attack too. Frozen Fortune is a good choice for sure. And the axe is very pretty. I'll give you that. Holy ding-a-ling-a-long-a-longs. What is going on Facebook? What? What's this? Let's see. Okay. There's a lot of things on Facebook mentioned. Fuck. Sometimes I think though that the reason we didn't get a purg was because they kind of realized, wait, we're giving them full restores. Like, with these full restores, everyone would have got their Ogi for free. Guaranteed. Free Ogi. 20 restores, that's a free Ogi. Absolutely. Assuming it's one of the ones that comes with an Ogi. Like, it would have been the perfect chance to put out, like, Sleet or something. Judgment Cross is awesome. I think I have 3 of them. 2 or 3 of them. I think 2. I got 1 on my... Yeah, I got 1 on my Revolt, and I got 1 on my Tensho. The Brilliance? Right on. Very cool. That was 28 caps. My god, he pushed me? What the hell? The Grace carries in Oni mode? What Oni mode? Oh, Tiamat? Yeah. I find Thunder clears the whole first room. Well, maybe not the first guy, but Thunder does the Black and the Ice one. I wanted to check my drop count. Fuck. Oh my god, I've never seen a shop so, like, bought out. Oh my god. Yeah. How much are these glaciers weapons? That's expensive. What's the other stone? Ice stone? Okay. Well, let's try to get ice stones without crashing. You're still in college? Ah. So you must be what, like 25 years old? Maybe? Let me see here. What am I looking for? Oh my god, 16 full stars. Fuck. $24? I was pretty good. That was a pretty good guess. Yeah, I wasn't even like basing that on anything. I was just like, Dun, 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 dun. So many floor stars. I mean, he loves his raid axe. Apparently he had a really, really high grade on it, but then he like, not grade, but a grind on it, and he re-rolled it and it came out a lot lower. I think he had like almost a 15k grind on that thing. Something like that. There we go. What am I looking for? Oh, that's right. 14 to... Wait. 14-2 is high. Like the plus number or the total attack? 14-2 is amazing. Anything over 14 is good. Like whatever number's in the brackets, 14, anything 14 and up is like where it's at. It took me 5 hammers to get my Osame to like 14 something. I mean, yeah, 14.5 is great, but honestly, just as long as you're over 14, that's good. That's where you want to be. Especially on something you work really hard on. You don't have the reset hammers yet? Hopefully, like, the reset hammers, the reset ornamentations, that's all good stuff. Like, those are the good ideas that the game should have. Fuck, that sounded like word salad. Sorry. Like for us being able to pay to reroll stuff, it's good for the developers, good for us. Everybody wins. Absolutely. Wow. Wow, I was lucky. I dropped my controller and it fell right between my toes. Like right between my feet. I hate that when something falls and it lands on your toe. Like that is like, oh, the worst feeling. Especially in the bathtub. Shower. Oh. No. Like it didn't hit me, it just hit the floor. Like it landed. Oh my god. I have 15 more floor stars. Oh my god. Ugh. I wish I could save these for anything else. Oh, what is that? That isn't good. That's weird. Oh no! Oh, the music stopped. Yeah, this dungeon DCs us a lot. That's why I didn't want to run it. Alright, I'll be right back.